This next story, everybody is still ranting and raving about. Katt Williams decided to go on the Shannon Sharpe show and spill way too much tea. Baby, that interview went from 1 million views to 19 million views overnight. The tea was so good. It got sent to me by my cousin JoJo as we were working on something else, and I found myself sitting there watching Katt Williams in what appeared to be a fake Fendi jacket. Stop it! It was actually a real Fendi, and this got me thinking, like, designers, why do you try to make your clothes look cheap? That shit look cheaper than a motherfucker. They be calling some shit high fashion and shit, and it could be a damn garbage bag. And I mean, it looked like some Forever 21 geese. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, it did. Okay. Katt Williams appeared to be very linguistic. You know, he was very articulate with the points that he was attempting to make. While the initial part of the interview, he was critiquing a cognac that I think Shannon Sharpe actually sponsors. So I actually enjoyed his banter. There were so many points that I don't even know where to begin to kind of dissect this from my opinion. What I will say is that, did anybody notice the sigil on his chain? Okay, some people are cheering, some people are booing. That is a Damen sigil, and it represents the enlightened ones. Damen, or not Damer, but Damen, like say it like diamond, but it's in their own language. Okay, this is closely related to the Crooked Path. This is a path in which Aleister Crowley was the person who actually initiated the occultist type of mentality when it comes to religion and magical practitioning. So when I identified the chain that he had on, I knew he was coming from a place of rectification, freedom, and truth. Okay. Because one of the tenets for people who follow that sigil are honesty. Okay, honesty at all costs. So I felt like from his perspective, he was indeed telling the truth, but the tarot will tell us the truth. I do want to make a comment about everybody rebuttaling to him. What you should have done, Ludacris, Ice Cube, everybody that he made name of, y'all are looking extremely weak to 5'4" Katt Williams who went up there and basically blasted all of y'all. Y'all should have just stayed there and shut the hell up. Okay? Like, y'all are looking real bad. Y'all looking real bad. Y'all are looking like he got under y'all skin, bro. Like, Ludacris is sitting up here wanting to drop a rap on his private jet, talking about his private jet. Okay, but at the end of the motherfucking day, he still said what he had to say, and we still stand in reciprocation of it. Y'all should have just sat there, took that L, and gone on tour. Mike Epps is on some damn hole-in-the-wall comedy show talking about his Fendi jacket look fake. Now, I will agree with you, Mike Epps, it did look fake, but it indeed was real, and it's retailed for $1,800. So, you can't really say that. But he name dropped so many people. He brought up so many conspiracies. And I don't have enough time to be talking about all of it. So what I want to do at this time is call in Den Mother Jason. Den Mother Jason, who is the correspondent and the voice of my fan base here on Bootz Tarot. Is he here? Is Jason here? You done got fired on your first day of work. Oh, there he is. Everybody, our correspondent, voice to the fan. Welcome, everyone. Jason, voice of the people, voice of my fan base. What was your opinion? We talked briefly about it when I was in the hot tub on Sunday. But if you can give me some points, some hot topics about it, it was too much. I was on sensory overload, child, and I really need a fan to bring this together. Bring this together for me.
I thought it was a very interesting interview. right? It was
Hmm.
one in which Shannon Sharp didn't know what he was doing because Katt Williams literally took
He
over
reigned the
the
whole time, child.
the entire time. I thought what was interesting is that now everybody's kind of in their feelings about what was
Uh-huh.
said. Ricky Smiley's crying. Steve
Did
Harvey
he
don't
cry?
understand what's going on. Ricky Smiley cried. He said that his children were really affected by the words that Katt Williams said about their father and their mother. Because he said they all had light skinned wives with funny looking faces.
Well,
So, but I think it was very interesting because Katt Williams doesn't really do interviews.
hmm,
So to get all of this information, and I don't know how much of it is true. I guess you're gonna tell us.
I am going to
But
tell you. And just to reiterate what we talked about on Sunday, like the biggest thing that I got, which I actually think is a fucking lie, and we're gonna read this too, was the fact that he said he made it in the industry by still having a virgin asshole. That was
so you think somebody's been planting
okay.
that
And
fivefold
okay, and I'm like,
hole?
bitch, you would toss around if I ever seen what it is. Okay, so I was very inspired when he definitely when he said that. And the whole gayness and the homosexuality of the entertainment industry. Who did he say tried to get his to suck his dick in front of everybody? Who was that? Harvey Weinstein? Who was it?
He talked about Harvey Weinstein. He also talked about Diddy.
Who was
Uh,
that boy in your background?
that's my son Andrew.
Oh, hey, Andrew. Okay, so Suzanne. Okay, so he talked about Diddy. He talked about the whole thing. It was just a lot. So
It
I'm
was
gonna
a
let you
lot.
go at this time. Everybody say bye to my Suzanne, Din Mother Jason. I got you on your
Bye,
payment
y'all.
today, girl. Great first day.
Bye, everybody.
All right, perfect. So, without further ado, I guess watch the breakdown. If y'all have any questions, get them scrolling. I tried to get some questions about it, but the bulk of it, you guys just want to know, is he telling the truth? So, let us break it down.
Five, four, let me hear you scream.
Okay. Spirit, can I read this? Spirit gave me the okay, go. We can read it. Okay, Spirit. Was Katt Williams being honest totally in his interview? This is a no. Oh no, this is definitely a no. This is saying that he was honest about most things, but a lot of things that he recapped, he's not recalling the correct way. Why is he not recalling it the correct way? Aptness shows up upright. In the interview, he said he didn't do any hard drugs. That, where's Mari Povovich, honey? I have a sound effect for that, and I done rearranged these sound effects, so I don't know. Hold on.
You are not.
One moment, please.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Okay, this basically suggested that Cat Williams did is misremembering certain things. Does he have conviction that he is eliciting false information? The jester shows up upright. He's not sorry about it, and he definitely knows that he stretched the truth on a number of occasions.
That they beat that some of the women in prison beat that.
Okay, so he knows he's not telling the truth. Why did he do this? Boots Durango shows up upright. He's trying to get a lick back. I didn't have a question. Why is he not further than what he is if he is getting more laughs or any more jokes or something like that? The Duchess shows up upright. This is basically unhinged energy. Okay. I'm leaning more on the Monique type of energy where she calls people out in just and in fairness. We've never heard any stories about Monique being on drugs, but she's developed a reputation for being a motherfucking problem to deal with. But she's also eliciting truth. In this case, I feel like he saw an opportunity to take something, run with it, stretch the truth from his jaded perspective, fill in the holes of memories that he does not necessarily fully recall because he indeed was on some stuff. Was he knowledgeable about the receptivity of what this was going to do? The Byron Banks card showed up upright. He did not know that this many people would be receiving this. Okay, let's pull the card. Brandy shows up upright. He's very pleased about it, though. Desmond's tarot card shows up upright, which would suggest that he had the support. So this was almost like you met with your PR. Your PR told you what to do, and you did it, and you got the results that y'all were looking for. So, in a way, job well done. So why is he lying on Ricky Smiley? The Queen King shows up upright. Was there any type of partnership that they had that went disarray, or they just abruptly stopped working with each other and we never knew why? I feel like there's some undisclosed information that will be released the second week of February about him and Ricky Smiley's actual situation. Okay. Now, for my question, is this man have a virgin asshole?
Reporting live from Spirit Live Worldwide. Bob from Channel 8. Bob.
No!
Reporting live from Spirit Live Worldwide. Bob from Channel 8. Bob. Are not.
This is saying that he has participated in homosexual activities. This is also saying that the people that he made mention of, all of them was there too. Was that instance he talked about that man saying he suck your dick in front of everybody? I can't see somebody saying they want to suck your dick, Katt Williams. You're the size of a penis. Like, I don't see I don't see that. Were you the top or the bottom?
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and
2024, we whores. He did everything. He did everything under the sun. Does he remember doing it? Oh, he know. Oh, he know. So he basically went up there to create clickbait, stretching the truth, spinning false narratives. I need specific questions as to what narratives were spun. So definitely, we'll do another recap reading with you guys' questions about this. My questions have been answered. Everything was not truthful, but wasn't it a fucking good interview? Katt Williams, welcome back. I'm not going to buy your tickets. I personally don't like comedy shows because I have a bad experience. The first comedy show I went to was in college. I walked, and it was Mike Epps. It was Mike Epps' comedy show. I walk in the door, and every single comedian talked about me. And typically, I like that kind of attention, but it wasn't funny to me. It wasn't funny. It got to a point where even the audience stopped laughing at them talking about how gay and expressive I was. So I really don't like comedy shows. I also didn't know that the comedy industry was so competitive. You know what I'm saying? But and that was one of the other tidbits that I got from it. No matter what business you're in, if it's a business, expect to compete. However, I'm mother. I compete with none. I'm the best. And clearly, Katt Williams gave the best interview of 2024 so far. I can't wait to see what the rest of this year has in store. Thank you so much for listening to The Breakdown.